Who's the best pilot?
Who's the best pilot?
Who's the best
I'll tell you who it isn't.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Like you said, you're totally ready now to come out of the shadows and play your heart out.
Absolutely. It's about time. You know, it is about time, you know. I've been waiting for this for a while, but now is the time.
Now is the time.
Now is the time.
Balls. Bring the balls back.
Animal, vegetable, mineral, I'll do anything to anything.
Yeah.
Put it up to the TV and recorded the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I could put it in my Walkman and walk to school with it.
Oh,
this is before.
Walkman.
This is before I started playing guitar.
I've got so many questions about your actual approach, technique, all this type of stuff.
Likewise.
I want to steal everything, but then, like Nuno says as well, it's like I want to destroy you. I'm like, yeah.
Well, I feel the same way about you as well.
It's not going to happen. And then let's just keep going and make it a bit of a community where we can all bitch and moan together about how hard we've got it and how this sucks.
Yeah.
That's why I had to walk away from music, is because I got to the point doing it professionally. We can discuss this. I started to not love it.
Yeah.
As in music.
Yeah.
As in stopped listening to it. And then I made the decision I'd rather have music in my life that I love to listen to and not be a part of it and do something else than to lose the love for it.
Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. We are gathered here today in the presence of the almighty Mr. Rick Graham.
Why, thank you very much, sir.
Best friend, closest, guitar idol, extraordinaire, everything.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Okay.
And of course, this is Mr. Ben Travers, phenomenal guitarist, even better human being. No, I take that back.
No. Stick with the guitar.
Phenomenal guitarist, wonderful musician, truly great friend.
Great friend, indeed.
Absolutely.
And the burning question of the day, Rick.
Yes?
Why are we here?
Why are we here?
Well, rhetorical. We are here, we believe, because we want to do something a little bit different.
Yeah.
We're doing a podcast. Let's get it straight. We're doing it for us, really.
We are.
It's kind of our therapy. We'll explain to both people watching. Obviously, my old man.
Yeah.
That's about it on my side.
And my mum.
And your mum. So
Hi, Mum.
Between us, hi, Dad. Yeah, between us, a couple of people watching. The whole point of it is we've known each other for. Oh, God, we'll debate that in the next. We'll do the next.
We
episode.
will.
We'll do
But
some origins.
it's a long time.
Long time. It's a
long
couple of
time.
decades. But we generally talk most weeks for hours on end, end up rolling about laughing.
Absolutely.
And also we're both in very similar positions where we've been, reasonably successful musicians.
Yeah.
And then we might have had a little bit of time out and, pursued some other things and just whatever. But now we're ready to come back, kick the door in. And
which door?
Both doors.
Both doors.
Yeah, both doors. We'll keep it clean for the first minute. And but also we're both actually shoulder to shoulder want to do something that's a little bit different now.
Yeah, I think so, because the guitar landscape has become somewhat flat.
Well, again, we can debate this
A little
forever.
bit like my ex.
But I think it. Oh no! Oh God, we've started already.
Oh,
Right. Anyway, we'll press forward here.
Yeah.
Because I was out of the guitar community for a very long time, and again, we'll get into that when we dissect in the next episode.
Yeah.
When we actually look at where we've been and all that type of stuff. But the main thing is coming back into the music industry, guitar community. I've been, to be fair, I've been very welcome, which is very nice because I'm pretty unknown. I stayed off the map.
You've been somewhat AWOL for quite some time.
Well, for a long time.
For a long time.
But coming back, it looks very different than when I was initially kind of coming up and initially so excited about music and guitar in general.
Yeah.
Which that's why we want to do this, is because even though we're different in some ways, with music, guitar, classical, gypsy, whatever, we share an incredibly similar origin and sort of pursuit of the instrument technique and the rock and the balls.
Absolutely.
But most importantly, the enjoyment and the fun and the excitement, which that's what I see sometimes it has become a little bit clinical.
Oh, it certainly has, you know. And it's great that we've got this sort of synergy going on between us, and it just works perfectly. So, you know, if we were both the same, I don't think it would work as effectively.
Excuse me. No. So we can complement each other. Lift each other up.
Absolutely.
But all at the same time, we have a beautiful bit of rivalry going on.
Oh.
Bit of Arnie and Sly, bit of yin and yang, bit of
absolutely.
bit of Iceman Maverick.
Healthy Iceman Maverick.
Who's the best pilot?
Who's the best pilot?
Who's the best pilot? Did you ever see Count of Monte Cristo? That's Kings to you, Fanon.
No.
Whoever's the hero of the day gets the king, and then he hands it back.
No.
We should do that. We'll have a king piece.
We should do
Kings
that.
to you, Rick.
We should do that.
Yeah.
So
that's it. So, but looking back, I want to just really do this kind of thing as our therapy. And just do it for us. If people enjoy it and they want to kind of get involved, because again, we'll make it a little bit interactive, and we've got some questions. Every episode we'll answer a question or two.
Yeah, absolutely.
But most importantly, I'm going to interview you endlessly about all kinds. I'm opening you up, mate.
Really?
I want to know everything.
Really?
Even though I know most. There's elements of not only playing, but I think it's important to talk about the life of a musician, professional musician, and how we can share the secret that to reach virtuosic levels.
Yeah.
You know, and I can attest as well to reach incredible, Jesus. incredible levels of musicianship. Incredible, darling. To reach those heights, it can totally be done. You just have to be willing to trade in to have your personal life as a total train.
Absolutely.
Dumpster fire, as the Yanks
concur with that totally. Yeah. I mean, this is why we've come together and put this podcast together, because somehow, you know, we've both experienced similar things.
Yeah. How have we survived?
I've no idea. I have no idea, but you know, you've been away off the scene. I kind of, you know, I was on the scene for a while, but I came away from it and was just on the periphery of the guitar community.
We love periphery.
Yeah, we love periphery. Yeah.
Nisha.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Sorry, carry on.
No.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Now then.
They won't get it, man.
No, they won't get it.
Actually, to be fair, that they might get it. That's a great thing right there.
Yeah.
Blackadder references, the Faulty Tower references, the Only Fools and Horses references. We have this entire personal sense of humor and communication going on that we've always had, that it might not always relate, but I'm hoping excuse me, that we'll have the audience level of probably be guys similar age, and girls, maybe a few girls, similar ages. They'll actually relate to us as kind of semi-frustrated musicians who we've got a leg right the way back in the old days when there was no internet.
Absolutely.
And then the modern day where they've got everything, you've got amps on your phone. I'm like, what the hell is going on? It's the Matrix kind of thing.
It's mental. You know, I remember the days when I had to spend an entire day just to travel to a music store just to buy some sheet music, and it would take all day. But I had something tangible when I got home.
The excitement of it. Do you remember,
it's just amazing.
The Guitar magazine?
Amazing. Of course I do.
Do you remember getting...
of course I do.
Which was the one with... Jan Circa, Jan Krike. Again, I hope anyone of the old growing up and learning in the 90s and early zeros. Do you remember? I'm sure it was Guitarist magazine.
Guitarist, yeah, it could well have been. It wasn't Guitar Techniques.
It wasn't Guitar Techniques. I'm sure it was Guitarist or Total Guitar potentially.
Yeah.
Jan, if you see this, I apologise, but because obviously he's a Jam Track Central guy.
Yeah, of course.
Phenomenal guitarist.
When did Guitar Techniques come out? I think that was first edition. I remember the front cover of that. That was Sachin Vai on the front cover.
Was it?
Yeah.
But
was it 93 maybe? the first edition of Guitar
that would have been,
Techniques?
because I wouldn't have known. I actually started playing we'll get to that, but I believe it was, I would have been 14, it would have been 95.
When did you start playing?
When I was 14 years old, so it was
right.
1995.
95.
Yeah. So I was a little bit late to that, but
Yeah.
that's my point with the excitement we had back then of you had to wait a whole month
Yeah.
for the Guitarist magazine. And I can still remember as particular a particular edition, and they had the CD on the front.
Yeah.
And they had Steve Vai on it. And he had that, do you remember? He had a blue wooden gem with like burns on it. With like
I know exactly
and he
the
was
one.
playing on there and he was picking fast. And I was like, whoa.
I think that was the one with the fret markers that looked like screwdrivers.
Yeah, machine head. Yeah, that was it. Exactly.
It's not screwdriver, screws.
Yeah,
I
the
mean.
screws. Yeah,
I remember it. I was going to get one of those, but
excitement
being broke, I couldn't.
No. Oh no, I couldn't get a guitar. I got the magazine.
Yeah, just got the magazine and imagined.
But that's the whole thing. Is I think that. Oh yeah, I was going to say, and you had Jack and Bobby. Do you remember? I've talked about that in one of my things.
Who?
Hey up, Jack lad. Hey up, Bobby lad. What you doing in that Jan Cracker studio?
Who's that?
That was Jan Circa and a mate of his, and they used to do these two guys, and they'd be characters on the guitar. Mate, you mustn't have heard it.
No.
I said, well, I found that funny. Don't worry about it.
What was the band he was in? He was called Flash Bastard or something, wasn't he?
Huh?
In the band.
Oh, I can't remember now.
Yeah, I
Look,
can't
see,
remember.
this is all this stuff I need to look back on. Anyway, we I don't want to digress too much yet.
Yeah.
First thing is, my most important thing, I want to bring back that excitement and that enjoyment and that raw love of the instrument, this fine instrument here.
Yeah.
And that's why I've got to admit, it's kind of going to be a bit of a nostalgic podcast talking about everything that got us excited.
Yeah.
All the way through to us reaching our kind of musical peaks at one point.
Yeah.
First peaks.
Yeah.
Having a little bit of time off.
Yeah.
A couple of absolute nosedive car crashes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And now, hopefully, with everyone's love, help and support, and the fact that we've got each other, we're going to proper come straight back, bring back the old days, pick the back door in, and live it to the full. And
I agree.
Like you said, you're totally ready now to come out of the shadows and play your heart out.
Absolutely. It's about time. You know, it is about time, you know. I've been waiting for this for a while, but now is the time.
Now is the time.
Now is the time.
Now is the time. And now is the time.
Thanks for watching this podcast. This podcast is sponsored by Ben and I, and you can visit our corresponding websites in the description box below. Ben's got his own website where he's preparing his own method. I've got my own website where I sell downloadable content, all manner of guitar techniques and tabs. So please head over and check out my website. Thank you very much for checking in.
We're going to continue on with the podcast. We're going to keep doing it for us. Yeah. Because we love it. It's a great excuse to just be together. Yeah. Not without the instrument, without the pressure of the musical performance. That's our other of course. Other plans.
I've still got my channel. You've got yours, which is doing extremely well.
I have a little channel.
Extremely well.
Yeah, extremely well. Yeah, for now. But to be fair, it's only the last, I think, 6 months. I'm still transitioning, if you will, between a former career, and I'm working obviously to come back to music full time. And we're hoping from about when this podcast is going live, hopefully, I'll be transitioned right back into the music. And we have big plans. Yeah. So we're working on an actual proper full-length release album of our music that's true to our heart, true to our origins, and kind of old school, kick you in the face rock and roll guitar. Balls. Bring the balls back. And then obviously you've got you're going to be working on another little solo project, which is interesting. Yeah, it's always good to have, your side projects going on, but this is one of the main things for me, because I'm just so excited to actually get back. I know. You know what I mean? Get back. I know. Get it back. Get the love back. So this is what basically the main reason why we're doing this, and it's just so exciting to
you know, to get back to doing this stuff again and sharing how we used to feel when we used to listen to all those tracks that inspired us, those players that inspired us years ago.
Oh,
you know, so you have to come to. I think you've come to a point where you have to. You have to come to.
This your phone. What is going on here? Is that whose phone is that?
I think it's probably mine.
Don't worry about it. Let's ignore it. It's just because you're so popular.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah. It's a bill.
It is. It'll be a bill.
It's another bill. Yeah.
Oh, where was I?
Yeah. The fact I think. Personally, I'm very nostalgic and stuck in the past of what initially ignited me about music. This is where I feel quite bad for the new guys because they get, I don't say new guys, they're like I just mean the modern era, younger
The modern era players,
They get very much, yelled at and all that because they, you can't improvise, you can't do this, you can't do that. And I'm like, even though there's a point there, I guess, it's like, you got to remember, we used to get yelled at. Like for playing rock at the devil's music.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it seems to be no matter when you're appearing in what era, you're getting yelled at. And
there's always going to be people that, just whinge about something or other.
But to them, that's all they know. They've never known valve amps.
No,
they've never had to stress about it. It's just they're doing their thing.
Absolutely, and the improvisation side of it. A lot of these new players, they just don't do it.
They don't do it.
It's not part of their personal development.
But then you can argue, like John Williams, not as in John Williams Star Wars, John Williams as in classical.
Classical, yeah.
Like, he's not an improviser. He said himself he doesn't improvise. He doesn't. He's a performer.
Yeah.
So, but he has a lot of respect.
Absolutely, because he basically learns, premeditated pieces.
Exactly.
So that's his job.
That's
so
his thing.
Julian Bream, however, was a pretty good improviser.
Yeah. So you see, you've got
you see the two there, because they came together and did a duo together, and they worked really, really well. But you got on the one side Julian Bream, good improviser, John Williams.
But then you'd have the same with all elements of classical there, like with the classical violinist, as opposed to a jazz violinist.
Yeah,
and they have a very, very different.
Oh, it's a different
approach.
thing. So improvisation for those kind of classical musicians is it's interesting because if you go back to the old, the great composers, they were all incredible improvisers. They used to have battles with one another.
Cutting heads.
Yeah, cutting heads, man.
Jeff Butler's going to like you.
Oh, they were all really good. Scarlatti, Beethoven, Mozart, Bach. Brilliant improvisers.
Just listen to the class in this, man.
Oh, no.
Listen to this education, darling. I love it. But again, we're going to share it all.
Yeah.
The classical background. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, we can really, really talk about that because that's a huge part of my development. So I've got to talk about it.
Yeah,
I need to.
So
I listen to classical music pretty much every day.
Yeah.
It's just part of what it is that I do. But, we're for us.
Well.
And for you, you got the gypsy thing.
I do, yeah. Sort of again. It's again.
Sort of?
I took, yes, well, I'd never really classed myself as a traditional, like I'm a gypsy jazz player.
Yeah.
I find that, like I told you about, that's again the depths we can go into because I'd never see myself as, I'd see it personally as being a bit disrespectful to the true Sinti Romani gypsies and Rosenbergs and and guys like that. I would never say I'm a gypsy jazz player because I did learn old school by going there and sitting with them and learning rhythm, playing nothing but rhythm for a couple of years, and studying actual some of Django's music and all this. I realised that it's a lot to do with the culture rather than just playing the notes and all that.
Oh, of course it is.
It's complicated. But I did study the technique correctly because it's all about projection.
Yeah, of course.
We can get into that later.
Well, I mean, that's what's missing with a lot of these players is they just play the notes and they don't absorb the culture of
no, but
the way that they live their lives.
You can't be expected to.
No, I guess
it's a bit
not.
Like with rock and roll, you can't be. Like the guys. I used to find it that the guys would make. I remember showing someone Andy Timmons, and he was playing a blues song.
Yeah,
and he was phenomenal. But unfortunately, because the guy, a mate of mine saw him, you know, on stage, and he saw, you know, the white guy with the blonde hair and all that. He was like, he ain't no blues player, man. Because blues has a whole culture behind it.
Yeah,
you know?
of course it does. It's deep rooted to stuff like flamenco, and it's all to do with life and pain.
Everything,
generally,
pain, suffering, and the music brings you
misery,
together. Misery, yeah. But that's what gives you you laugh in the face of adversity, and you come together
exactly
with songs. We could go all the way back to the Gregorian chants, darling.
You keep standing. You know, that's the most important thing. Who was that guy that said about John Mayer? What exactly does a white guy have the blues about?
Oh, Albert King.
Could have been. I found it quite amusing, but I love John Mayer though. But
John Mayer, I love John Mayer.
Fantastic.
I do love John Mayer. I loved it. His gravity. The light. What was the album? It's going to irritate everyone now because I'm under pressure. You know, he's live and he's Stay Where the Light Is.
Right.
And he's played live. He's got the big carpet on the floor.
Right.
Phenomenal
player.
Voice and all that.
But yeah, going back to that, it's essential that I think it's kind of where you move on to the next level when you start to realize that you have to incorporate your personal, life experience into your playing. Mm-hmm. And that's what is missing with a lot of players, I think.
That's why it's so aggressive, isn't it?
Yeah.
So angry and pissed off.
I know. I've noticed. I've noticed.
Or I'm just like very frustrated in general.
Just like,
it's all about playing No, I'm kidding. I play gentle stuff as well.
Oh yeah, I know.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's just there's so much to talk about. There's so much to do.
Yeah.
We just have to not worry about it and take our time. But bringing it back to the podcast and the modern guys and all that is, I've got to admit, even now tapping into some of the modern day stuff, it does excite me.
Yeah.
Like we mentioned Periphery. I remember hearing their albums and the like the Ragnarok song and I was like, oh god, they are brilliant.
Yeah,
that gent movement, I love some of that.
I had the first when I did my transformation.
Yes,
I did listen to the first Periphery album every day, training, doing my cardio, and it was just, I loved it.
Yeah.
So
did you have they released the instrumental versions as well?
No, I didn't have that.
Yeah, so you can hear it without the vocals, so you can hear all the guitar going on. Yeah. And it's some of those lines, especially with because is it like the real low tuned stuff, but that sound, it is like that.
Yeah.
Like you're hearing an absolute iron bar against side of your eye socket.
Yeah.
Like,
I think they had a few guest soloists on that first album.
I don't know. I know on the second one they had Guthrie was on one of the tracks.
Was that the second one?
On the second one, that was the Red album.
Ah, right. Sorry, what I said before, I meant the second album.
You meant the second album, yeah.
So they had Guthrie and Wes Hout.
Yeah.
You know Wes Hout?
I know. Is he?
Oh, he's amazing.
I think John Petrucci was on one as well. I think.
You might be right there. I think you were.
Good old Mishi, we love him.
Yeah, he's awesome. Lovely guy.
Anyway, what was I saying?
We were talking about
the modern,
the modern guitar players,
and like I was getting into the joy I felt back when I was 14. I didn't have it for a long time, and it's only recently. It's especially this last 6 months we're starting to play again and really throw myself into technique, performance. It's really started to light that fire of like loving it again. Yeah. And I think it's one of my flaws is I am stuck in the past a little bit, which is something quite amusing that we can talk about, especially when it comes to my heroes. Like, like one of my biggest idols, Andy Timmons. Like I listen to the Danger stuff and I just think it's the best.
Yeah.
And I still appreciate him now, obviously.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm sorry, man. That Danger, Screw It album and the Cockroach album, it doesn't get any better than that, man. Yeah. Same with like, Paul Gilbert. I remember, because he's developed, in a lot of different ways, but I'm still stuck with the early Mr. Big stuff and the Live in San Francisco album. And I'm stuck there. I just convinced it's the best ever. My question to you is, am I Is that right? Or is it a bit like that when you watch the old Indiana Jones films, you think they're the best in the world, and then you watch the new one, you think, oh, it's rubbish. Is it actually that, or is it just because we were 12 when we saw those and we were totally, it was magical?
It could be, yeah, it could be. But having watched that, I love that first film, the ending where they open the Ark.
Oh yeah, and all the face.
Oh, it's just amazing.
You go straight for the gore and guts.
Oh, it's just phenomenal.
Oh yeah,
I love that.
Keep your eyes shut.
And Ronald Lacey, he's just amazing.
From Blackadder.
Yeah.
Bishop of Bath and
Wells. Animal, vegetable, mineral, I'll do anything to anything.
Exactly, yeah. And the red hot poker. And I love it. I'm convinced personally. I'm just like, it was better back then.
I think so.
But then
it's just gotten, like I say, it's just a lot of it.
Cool,
it is, and I'm really not a fan of sort of dumbing down of things, And this is why we want to bring back the rock. The rawness, rawness again. That's what it needs.
The balls, the enjoyment, the kind of, what's the word? Debauchery. Well, I just want to point out it's. I know it was a long time ago, and the internet didn't exist back then. But there was the culture with the rock music and the bands. You only knew certain bands.
Yeah.
The problem you've got now is it's a beautiful thing because it's good for someone like myself. Like, I can literally now put music out on the internet and anyone anywhere in the world can see it.
Yeah.
The downside is because everyone has that opportunity, there's an ocean of stuff.
Yeah.
And it gets, I guess, diluted to a degree.
Yeah.
As in it's hard for people to find you, etc.
Yeah.
But the other thing is, modern approaches, technology, as we've seen recently, which is another great thing for us, is old guys like we're not older gentlemen such as ourselves, is we only know playing live, like plugging in and ripping out a sound in the room kind of thing, and playing it.
Absolutely.
Whereas the youngsters get a lot of flack for editing and polishing and then kind of playing along with stuff pre-recorded.
Yeah. I mean, I think there are some negatives about that a lot because it's just perpetuating this false perfection. However, I understand why people do it because they want the best quality
They want
audio.
the best quality. But it's like the perfect looking people on Instagram.
Yeah.
But then
it's exactly the same.
When you see, fine, distinguished gentlemen such as ourselves, but then you see us first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
That's the real us.
Like, got some battle scars.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they got a load of those.
Could do the scene from Jaws, in the boat.
Which one?
Oh
yeah, where you say, see that one right there.
Yeah, but
Mother.
This one, see this? She broke my heart.
No, what's her name? Something Moffat, and it said, she broke my heart. Yeah, good old days.
Absolutely. So
anyway, the guys now, the modern approach, it's getting a lot of flack. I've got to admit, I made a little like a presentation on it explaining that it's great for us because we're bringing back. We love the old camera. Yeah, what is it? Just a camera and a mic in the room.
That's most of my videos I play it like that, and I've always loved it. Because it just shows that it's real.
It is real, but it sounds better, man.
It does. I love it.
When you got the purple and blue lighting, and it's
that. Yeah.
I forget what you called it. You called it something brilliant.
Killer shred technique.
Killer shred technique. But that's what it is. Even now I watch that and there's that one particular bit where you do like a little slide thing. The string almost comes up and it makes this squeal. And, and that entire video is literally just this.
It's not.
It's
have it.
I absolutely love it. My favourite thing about your playing there. But to be fair, I was similar. Sorry. Another bill. I'm exactly the same. I do it that way because I just think it sounds better and it is better. Right. We just had couple of technical issues here, so we're learning as we go.
Yeah, we did.
Because we're old school. We're used to those old phones, you know, where you couldn't do all the airplane and all that.
I remember when there weren't phones.
No, I got my first phone 20 years old, I was, man.
20?
20, yeah.
What year was that?
It would have been 2001, yeah.
Oh, really? I got my first mobile phone in 1996. So I was a bit,
Old
you know,
school.
it was on the case. But I was paying something ridiculous every month.
Yeah. You used to have to really pick and choose your phone calls back then. That's
Well,
real friends.
Well, the
Not just this texting.
Yeah, the lady I was with at the time, I was phoning her every night. Now I didn't realise how expensive it, you know, it was. And one time I was speaking to her and I fell asleep.
Oh, nice.
I was in trouble for that.
Ladies be expensive.
Yes, absolutely.
The religion
Anyway,
is expensive.
I
Anyway.
digress.
Yeah, so apologies. We're learning as we go here. We've
We
learnt
are.
now that we'll turn our phones off in future, so apologies for that. Incidentally, we're here. We're loving it. Thank you so much for embracing us doing this.
Absolutely.
But most importantly, I do want to give a very big special thank. We'll explain in a bit. Like
Yeah.
we'll do the next thing. We'll talk about our origins and
Yeah.
you know, guitar and.
We're talking about lots and
Oh
lots.
God, it's going to go on forever. It's going to go on forever. Rick.
Absolutely. Good.
Purgatory.
Purgatory.
We'll be here forever. Walking the mountain, mouth stitched up. That's classical. You see, that's what we learn in. That's what I learned stuff like that in Holy Trinity Choir, darling, with my classical background.
Really?
You learn about things like purgatory, and hell, and like,
Yeah, and hell,
They love to just
and
terrify.
suffering.
Hell, misery, suffering. Yeah, debauchery, and
But you're still loved.
yeah, yeah. But he loves you.
Yeah, he loves you.
He will burn forever, but he loves you. Anyway, big thank you to our buddy, partner in crime. He's not on camera for the most part, but it's this project and most of our projects are a part of a tripod, which is we've got the third leg over here, Mr. Third Leg, Mr. Chris Watkins, ladies and gentlemen. And we will talk about how we actually all ended up here. It's such a bizarre story.
Yeah.
But we're here.
We're here.
But,
yes, we will. We will.
Oh, that is very, very great.
We'll
how we
regale
ended
them
up
with
here
it.
and how we ended up doing everything we're doing. So look forward to the future, Rick.
Absolutely.
Looking forward. We've got, like we say, we've got podcasts we're going to do. We've got the album we're going to work on. I've got an album I didn't put out for years.
That
and
needs to go out.
Yeah, I will put that out. Very similar to when this comes out.
Yeah.
You're going to work on, you've got a very special sort of project of your own as well.
Absolutely.
We won't talk, well, you talk about it when you're ready.
I'll talk about it when I'm ready, but
it's and then we have other things to discuss.
We certainly do.
Yeah,
we certainly
shall
do.
get there.
We shall.
And yeah, for now, it's all about forward momentum, forward projection,
bit of inspiration,
and enjoying it again.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that would always be my thing. Is it's so easy to get discouraged.
Yeah,
there's a lot of miserable bastards,
and we do not want to discourage any.
No. I don't. I always say that. You know, people. You know, they don't like them. It's like fuck them.
We don't want to discourage any.
Yeah,
any
we can swear it's after a
players. Oh, right, good.
No. Grab the note by the balls.
Did you get the reference there?
What was it saying?
He discourages a lot of up-and-coming young boys.
Oh, yeah. Jack Butler's going
to like you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's another guy. I came to that late, man. I came to at Crossroads. I didn't see it. Again, back in the day, you had to have the VHS of it. And I'd never heard of it.
Really?
So I was already into Satriani, Andy Timmons, Danger, Harem, Scarum, Pete Lesbros, my God. All of these things I'd known about, and then no one really talked about it until a buddy of mine said, "Can you play Crossroads?" I was like, "Yeah, of course." He's like, "That's not Crossroads."
Yeah.
It's like, you know.
Jesus.
And I was like, "No, I'd never heard of it." Eugene's sick bag.
Yeah, I actually watched it before I was a guitar player, before I started playing, and I had rented the VHS out, and I recorded it on one of those Sony cassette recorders.
Yeah.
Put it up to the TV and recorded the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I could put it in my Walkman and walk to school with it.
Oh,
this is before.
Walkman.
This is before I started playing guitar. Because I loved it so much.
Oh man, those days. Oh,
They were great days.
They were good old days.
They were when I had to survive on beans and King Edward potatoes.
Yeah. Have you seen that movie, The Wrestler, with Mickey Rourke in it? And he's got his long blonde hair.
No.
He's in the bar with the Marissa Tomei, but he's talking about God, man, the 80s, man, music was better, and it's just, God, the 80s, man, you know. And I'm like, I feel like that now, where I'm just like, yeah,
same here,
so much better. However, modern day stuff as well.
Got to embrace it.
You have got to embrace it, and don't be. This is my way of thinking. Is don't be that idiot who dismisses it.
Yeah.
Just because.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, you can take something from it, and there's actually a lot of stuff that it does. Maybe people listen to this, the modern music, and they do get as inspired as we did back in the day.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
And I got to admit, I'm just a little bit envious, because then now they can get everything, all the amps, all the stuff,
everything. Yeah. It's mental.
It's meant that they can get all of it, but at the same time. Do you remember we had one option? I know. It was like our channels, TV channels. You got 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
Jesus.
There you go. And only until 12, 10. When did we have to go to bed? And then the girl would be on the thing with the chalkboard.
Oh, yeah. It would be like midnight, wouldn't it?
I'd sleepwalk and then wake up in front of the TV.
Yeah.
Watching the Static. Do you remember the Static?
Yeah,
like
of course.
Poltergeist.
Of course. Mental. Mental. If you watch the young ones, it's on that. It's just...
Yeah, the young ones. Do you know, unfortunately, that's not us, Rick. We're not the young ones.
I know we're not.
Yeah,
I know.
Compared to some trees we are.
Yeah,
some buildings.
True. That's true.
Yeah.
But you've got to embrace aging and do it gracefully.
No. You're not getting older. You're getting better.
Better. So are you, sir.
No.
No.
This is the thing in it. What is it? Rocky said. He said, "You learn something every day. I forget something every day."
Yeah. You become wiser, though.
Yeah,
so.
But that is it. So pressing forward, we're going to hopefully keep going.
We will.
Take over the world.
We will.
Kick the front, back, side door in and bring back the fun and the enthusiasm, and just let's not take it all so seriously.
Exactly. Let's have a bit of fun in the process.
And really, to be fair, I want to learn so much more about your I've got so many questions about your actual approach, your technique, all this type of stuff.
Likewise.
I want to steal everything, but then, like Nuno says as well, is like, I want to destroy you. I'm like, yeah.
Well, I feel the same way about you as well.
It's not going to happen, Rick.
Really?
No.
Who's the best pilot?
Who's the best pilot?
Who's the best
I'll tell you who it isn't.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
The problem is, if people don't get it,
I know they'll be like,
look,
this is going to end with a fight.
Ben's a right arrogant prick. I'm like, yeah, I am. Yeah. No, friendly rivalry.
That's exactly what it is. Healthy competition.
Healthy competition. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
I love that about what we do. It's like, you'll play something, I'll be like, oh yeah, what about this?
What about this? And I'm like,
and you'll be like, oh, is that
you bastard?
Yeah, but then you're like,
not
you'll be
having
like,
that.
Have that. Have
I'm
this
not
instead.
having that.
I'll be like, no, I'm not playing.
It's brilliant. I love it.
It is brilliant. And then we have to make sure we don't go off the rails.
Yeah.
That we end up just going mental technique wise, as in it's all about the shred.
Yeah.
Because
absolutely.
it isn't. We get misunderstood, I think. I think that's one of the problems is, coming back, only having, this last 6 months or so.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the stuff that I do enjoy doing and was always drawn to was that quite in-your-face rock, ripping, shredding, Paul Gilbert, Satriani's solo from War off the Extremist.
Exactly. Oh, man. Just amazing.
He does. Do you know what it is? It's the guitar basically comes alive, turns into Mike Tyson, and starts absolutely punching
people in the face.
Yeah, like that. And you're just like, oh, my God, that whole album. But we're actually both very, sensitive.
Of course,
creative.
It's about balance.
Balance.
What's that great Mike Tyson quote? Everyone's a gangster until they get punched in the face.
Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face.
Everyone has a plan. Sorry.
To get punched in the face.
Yeah, but we have a sensitive side too.
Very, very sensitive. And again, we'll talk about that. Yeah. Probably a little too sensitive.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
Get very upset and emotional sometimes. I think going forward they'll see that we're two very different personalities, but also we're one and the same.
We are.
Two sides of the same coin.
Exactly.
And we're gonna, like I say, bring it together, punch everyone's face in, and you just gotta step aside.
Smash it to pieces.
Yeah, smash the granny out of it.
Let's do it. Smash the granny out of it.
But again, we're gonna move on. We've got a Apparently, Rick, what we're going to do is Chris is going to give us at the end. Thankfully, we've got so many people supporting us and got endless questions that we're going to address one every episode. I'm going to ask you so many questions as we
That's brilliant. But we want people to post questions. So this is, we want to involve people in what it is that we're doing.
Oh, completely. And then let's just keep going and make it a bit of a community where we can all bitch and moan together about how hard we've got it and how this sucks. But it's a cathartic way of dispelling negative emotions, isn't it?
Exactly. What's that film with Billy Crystal where he's a stand-up comedian and he goes, "Thank you, audience. Everyone's been absolutely fantastic, apart from this guy right here."
Yeah, but I'll say that everyone's been fantastic, apart from this guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Give us a question, Chris.
It's from Jeff DeFonte. And it's, what are your desert island albums? You get one each.
One. Oh God.
Just repeat the question into the mic.
So the question is, what are your desert island albums? And you get one. That is very, 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 very difficult. I know what mine is. I do, and I think it will freak a lot of people out. Because it's not heavily guitar oriented. If I had to choose one, I'd go in off of it because of the fact that it's my earliest memories of sitting there with my headphones, my dad's Sennheiser headphones, sat there because he had his record collection, CDs, the new CDs and stuff. And it was Peter Gabriel's So album.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't Give Up, Sledgehammer, Red Rain.
Amazing.
Not In Your Eyes, sorry. Red Rain. What was the other one?
Yeah, In Your Eyes is on it.
It is on. Sorry, I wasn't thinking of that. Mercy Street. Mercy Street, and just the variety of musical choices on that album. Oh, big time.
Big time.
With Tony Levin and the bass, the drumsticks.
Amazing. It's one of my favourites.
So that, if I had to choose one, it's bizarre because I'm on the spot. You got to remember, we're not going to rehearse them. We're just going to tell what we're feeling. Yeah. I'd have to choose that one because it's got a bit of everything on it for me personally.
Yeah,
that's bizarre.
Brilliant choice. I'm torn between that album. But I'm going to go for something different just to...
Well, two sides of the same coin.
Yeah, just to mix it up. I would take the Goldberg Variations by Glenn Gould. J.S. Bach. The Goldberg Variations. I did two versions, one in 1955, one in 1981. Now, which one would I take? Oh dear. Well, if they came as a double,
you take the double.
Take the double. Well, I would take the double.
There we go. Look at that, and I love that. What a
contrast!
What a contrast! Because again, if someone said your favorite song, your favorite band, your favorite, I'm like, I'd struggle. I could pick one out, but then I'm like, we're talking the absolute tip of the spear. But the spear is made. It's made up of so much. What a diverse musical upbringing. Yeah. And I think that is true to a lot of musicians who've really pushed their limits because it's your life. Music is part of your life.
Absolutely. I very rarely go without a day listening to Bach's music.
That's we'll talk about that in future, but that's why I had to walk away from music, is because I got to the point doing it professionally. We can discuss this. I started to not love it. Yeah. As in music. Yeah. As in stopped listening to it. And then I made the decision I'd rather have music in my life that I love to listen to and not be a part of it and do something else than to lose the love for it. Yeah. Yeah. Incidentally, you'll get to your desert island with your disc and there's no CD. Great.
We didn't factor that in, did we?
Factor that one in, did we?
Oh my God!
But remember the old days with the LPs where you used to open up and look at the pictures and all that type of stuff. You don't get that anymore.
But you can
nostalgic.
But you can remember it in your mind.
I can remember. I've got it right here,
and they can't take it away from you.
There's a dog barking now. Oh Jesus Christ!
They can't take it away from you.
No.
They can't get to that.
No.
Where's that
from? That's from Shawshank Redemption.
Absolutely.
That's Red, isn't it?
No.
He's talking to Red about.
Oh yeah, he's talking
about the harmonica.
Yeah, that's it.
Anyway, on that note, thank you so much, and let's move on to the next subject.
This is great. I'm very, very excited to be here.
Thank you all.
Thank you so much.